So I'm going to plant some cucumbers today, and they came in the mail the other day from Seeds of Change, and they're just kind of plainly labeled here, and there's a whole bunch of seeds in here, and we're going to be planting them about 1 inch apart. And they're going to go in kind of a zigzag pattern. And at first, all we do is we just lay them out. We do that to position them. And then once we're satisfied with how they're laid out, then we push them in, cover them up with dirt. Okay, so I've got a row planted now, and I'm going to push these in. These are, by the way, smart pickles, which is the first pickle that we ever did. The first year that we did pickles, we had abundant cucumbers, and they turned out to be the most tremendous pickles, and we gave jars and jars of them away. We've never had a season quite as good since then, so we're going back to what we know. So I've got the whole row planted here. We're going to do this uneven. Put my finger on top of one of the seeds, and I'm going to push it into right up to the first knuckle. And then I'm going to go and do the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and on down the whole row. And once I get down here to the end, then I'm just going to smush the dirt over the top loosely. That plants that row. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll water this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put some plastic on top to hopefully get it to germinate a little quicker. It's a trick we started earlier this year, and we're going to keep doing it on this box, see if it still works. So I'm putting down some plastic here on top of the cucumber seeds that we just planted. And this is something we thought up on our own, although somebody might have done it out there before. But basically here with our cold Colorado springs, it's hard to get the soil temperature warm enough to get these things to germinate quickly. And so what we're doing is we're putting a layer of plastic down. It's going to accomplish two things simultaneously. Number one, it's going to keep some heat down near the soil. It's going to grab some UV and kind of create a little greenhouse effect underneath, plastic basically being the greenhouse. Second thing is it's going to keep the moisture from evaporating so quickly. We've got a drip system installed underneath here. It's going to deliver some of the moisture to it, and the plastic's going to help keep it on top there, and so it's always going to be moist, and that's going to help it germinate. So we'll check back on this in about 7 days and see how this worked. But we're going to try this here because it works so well on the beans next door, and hopefully we'll get some quick germination on our cucumber seeds.